Hey, what's up? Welcome to Cosmic Activating Tarot. Okay, Cosmic Tarot channel. Look, listen, I'm still getting it right. Okay, before it was Path 33, and now I was just led to change it. So the name of the channel has been changed to Cosmic Tarot Activations. All right, this is going to be a message for whoever it resonates for. Let's get straight into it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I know it's been a while since I've been on. I actually was trying to create a whole new channel, but I was having some challenges around that. So let's see how this goes. And I trust that it will go well. Okay, thank you for tuning in. And I call upon my guides, guiding angels, and guardian angels, cosmic family of the 100% pure white bright light. I call upon my ancestors. Shout out to my ancestor Montate, who has just transitioned. May I get the most clearest guidance and messages in truth and in my art for all of us and those that it resonates with watching this video. Amen Ra. All right, let's see. We're going to pull some activation for today to see what's going on, all right? What's going on? King of Swords. There is some type of clarity that you're operating in, some type of truth, some type of no-nonsense energy where you're really focusing not necessarily only on logic, but perhaps you've integrated the masculine energy into the choices, into the things that you're thinking about, into the things that you're doing. I feel like you're very clear, you're very intuitive when it comes to something that you're doing or the way that you're operating in life, or even the way that people are seeing you. People are seeing you as someone who's sharp, maybe a little cold, but I don't think you're cold. I think you're just focused on what it is that you need to invest and put your energy into. You could have air sign placements in your chart, or you could be showing up as an air sign placement, okay? Yeah, some people might consider you being very spicy, but I just feel like you just want the truth. You don't want to waste any time. You're not playing any games. You're listening to your intuition at this time. You don't want to waste your time and your energy. Yeah, people are looking at you like you're very strong. You're very powerful. You're taming your emotional I want to say emotional beast self. Maybe now you're not so emotionally manipulated or emotionally triggered. I feel like you're taming the beast within. You're taming your emotions. You have emotional mastery here. That's what it looks like. These two together is giving me like King of Cups energy, which is emotional mastery. You're allowing your light to shine as well. This is Leo energy. You're strengthening certain type of choices that you could be making in your life. Maybe you're also overcoming any type of self-doubt, fear. Maybe if you weren't courageous or bold enough in taking actions in certain things, I feel like you're doing so now. You're not wasting any time here. You look very strong. You look very strong. What else do we have? Magician. Like I said, you're manifesting something big here. And it's funny because the Leo card had the infinity sign, and now you coming out with the magician with the infinity sign. Okay, this is Ptah energy. You could be doing something on the computer, online. Maybe you have some type of social media page, or you're growing something online here. Yeah, and you're really being recognized here. You're starting to have the recognition that you deserve. It's almost like perhaps all of your emotions, and this resonates with me too, all of your emotions was focused on relationship, focus on pouring into other people to see if you guys can work together, focus on everything and everyone but yourself, right? And now you're like, yo, I just can't keep doing this anymore, because obviously even if other people are growing and they're skyrocketing, they're not taking me with them. Right after you done finish putting all that energy and time and helping them build certain things or pour energy into them, I feel like now you're seeing, okay, I have to be a lot more strict with my energy. I'm also seeing you're just a lot more discerning. You have stronger boundaries. You're emotionally clear on what you want to invest your energy into. You're pouring your energy and your intention into something that you're growing, and you don't want to be emotionally pulled all over where you're not growing anything for yourself, okay? You have all the tools that you need to it. It's something about you seeing and knowing that you have all the tools that you need. As long as you use your wisdom and you trust your intuition, things are going to grow for you. You're being seen. You're being celebrated not only by your ancestors, but whatever it is that you're doing here online. All right, you're about to be successful. You're also seeing the more energy and time that I put into myself, the more energy and time that I put into my work, the more energy and time that I put into my creativity, and I stay focused on that, and I don't get emotionally bombarded or triggered or allow myself to get triggered or manipulated the more success comes to me. That could be a mantra that you say, an affirmation that you're saying to yourself as well. Okay. And this is very Ace of Pentacles right underneath that. You get in that bag, yeah, because you've been in the Five of Pentacles energy, and this is coming in quickly for you. This Ace of Pentacles is coming in super fast for you because you've been constantly overgiving. You've been constantly just feeling like you weren't good enough, or you could never have enough finances to do certain things, so you could keep. I feel like you kept on doing things that kept on blocking you. Like other people would progress, but you're blocking yourself. So that's the energy of what do they call it? Destiny swapping, where people take your energy, they take your time, they take your focus, they take your advice, right? You help them in whatever way, and they go off and blow up and be successful because you're giving the energy that source gave to you that's supposed to be put towards your manifestations to someone else. So when they take it and they run with it, you're left feeling like this, left out in the cold, don't have enough money for you to progress, don't have anybody to come lend you a hand. And you're not doing that anymore. Maybe you're seeing, man, all I really needed to do was use my sexual energy the right way, use my mental energy the right way, and focus and put all that energy into myself, right? And now this is coming in for you. What else do we have? Yeah, it's the end of a cycle. It's the end of a cycle of you repeating, constantly manifesting for other people. It's the end of a cycle of just overgiving. This is you no longer overgiving. This is you pouring into yourself. Okay, your fortune is changing finally, because now, and I don't mean like finally like, oh, it took a long time. It probably did take a long time because you had to learn some lessons, and that's fine too, because it's your timing. It's nobody else's timing. It's your timing. So don't let anyone make you feel, yeah, like, Five of Cups energy, like just apathetic or sad, or like, man, I could have been where I needed to be a long time ago. It was lessons that you had to learn. And I feel like now that you've learned it, nothing is getting in the way. Not even a little peep is getting through, okay? Yeah, there's an ending of a cycle, an ending of you repeating these Five of Cups energies, constantly feeling lost, sad, despair. You invest your energy and love into something, people, places, or things, and then things are always falling apart, right? Yeah, you're not that lost energy is a wrap. You're not in that energy anymore. Yeah, Queen of Cups. You're pouring it to yourself. I can't make this up. You loving on yourself, you feeling up on yourself, okay? You putting all that good energy into your business, into what it is that you're creating for yourself. You're nurturing yourself. I feel like you're also emotionally, like I said, you've mastered your emotions here. You've learned that your focus gets to be on what you're creating. Your focus gets to be on your cup, on your emotions, on what you want to develop for yourself. Yeah, death card. You've definitely and even in the Six of Wands, the death, the symbol of the death, like, oh, it's right here. I'm bugging. I said the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is like you that was on the horse, right, being celebrated. This is how some people see you, because you're not the same, right? Let me show you. Let me see if I can pull it out. Let me see. Let me see if I have enough time. It's like now you're being celebrated, but you look completely different from when you left. Right, there you go. So Six of Wands. Ooh, I just saw the Ace of Cups. Both are on the horse, right? One is being celebrated. This is what you look like to many that's in that vibrational frequency. This is what you look like to others who just they don't know how to approach you. You look like a skeleton. Like, I don't even know how to approach this person. You've completely changed. Good. King of Swords again. You only want the truth. You only operate in my eye energy. You're not playing games with anybody here. Okay, you're definitely recognized as people that's celebrating you. This is divine feminine energy number 13. You've completely changed. There's going to be a lot of rewards and success and recognition that's coming to you for something that you're working on. Keep working on it, because I feel like this is going to start happening in Scorpio energy. I'm getting a lot of Scorpio energy within the past few days here. So I don't know if Scorpio just came out of retrograde, and then I remember I was looking for something in Scorpio where my Scorpio and my eighth placement was, and how it has shifted from Scorpio to Sagittarius. So I'm telling you, this movement coming in, even the last reading I did, Scorpio energy was all over it. Yeah, Six of Swords. Look at you coming out again with the infinity sign with the Strength card. Yeah, you definitely moved away. You've transitioned here. Just from over worrying, overthinking, conflicts, challenges, just being in your head too much. And now you're balancing your mind and your emotions as well. I'm telling you, like, you've definitely gained emotional mastery here, where now this energy is going to help you to manifest some type of brand new beginning for you. God damn, look at this, okay? Do you see this? Do you see it? Because I see it. All right. Temperance energy. You could be an earth angel, and you're realizing, I think a lot of people also are realizing that you are someone that manifests very easily if you put your focus towards what you need to focus on. And a lot of people came into your life to kind of like take your focus away from the things that you were doing and put towards what they were doing so that they can grow and evolve. I'm destiny swapping energy. That's what I'm getting. And I know it's challenging when you speak to certain minds of people, because there's people that feel like these are people that are actually doing this. And then there's other people that understand that this is principalities in other people that are doing this, right? So it's not about blaming anybody else, because everything is a mirror and a reflection that is stemming from us, right? But at the same time, it's like, if you're a light, if you're meant to teach something, you had to be triggered and taught lessons the hard way. And a lot of people don't survive that. A lot of people do not survive that emotionally or physically. Okay, but you had to learn these lessons the hard way for probably 10 years or more, right? Of constantly overgiving, people pleasing, all of that stuff. I just saw 33.6. You've mastered the level when it comes to maybe even generational healing that you had to do when it comes to overgiving emotions, like relationships, romantic or familiar. Okay. And you had to tame your emotions. Maybe your emotions was creating certain like experiences for you that it just wasn't nice here. Okay, people just constantly kept on taking advantage of you, using your light. And they knew that if you're an earth, some people know you're an earth angel, you're a powerful being, you're a master manifestor before you do. And that's how we could easily fall into prey, right? Being a prey, being manipulated, being lied to, and thrown all over the place until you start to get centered, and you get the hint. And you got the hint. You got the big hint. Okay, you're not listening to anything or anyone other than yourself, other than source, other than your mission. You're pouring into your own cup here. Okay, this is you balancing your ability to alchemize your experiences. This is you becoming an alchemist, like the alchemist that you've always been. But you had to go through certain principalities and tests from people, and probably family, which was the most testing, or people that you love, romantic partners. I know that was for me too, to kind of like shed the light on that, shed the light on those shadows to see the truth here. Okay, what else do we have? Yeah, the investments that you were pouring into that just wasn't going anywhere. People, places, and things you were investing into that wasn't going anywhere. Now you've gained emotional mastery. Now you're the high priestess. You're aware. You could be aware of a lot of people's secrets. You could be aware. You could put people on blast easily. And I can agree with that. There's so many things that I could say about people that is actually true that will destroy them, versus the lies that they decided to say about me behind my back that possibly had some people believe them. And it's unfortunate, because those people that believe them, they just wanted to believe them, possibly because they have some type of insecurities within themselves. So they rather believe that than to think highly of you, right? And now they're probably seeing, man, why did I make that investment? Why did I invest in that person's lies? They're clearly insecure, and maybe I was too, if they're even able to speak to themselves truthfully like that. But a lot of people's secrets, a lot of people, what they did to you, how they showed up, the things that they try to do to you, from gaslighting, from gang stalking, all of that. Okay, from trying to steal your money, your ID, your energy, your love, your name, try to spread your name in a negative way, when they knew they were all part of the same type of like just ganging up on you. Like, yeah, we're gonna go after this, we're gonna try to get her, we're gonna try to sleep with her, and let's see who sleep with her. And then next thing you know, the whole block is talking about you. And it's like, y'all all did this on purpose, trying to make it seem like this person was a hoe or something like that. And that's not what it was. I'm sure that person asked for a relationship for at least a few of those people on there. And they all were like, no, that's because they all was trying to make you look like something that you weren't. Right. So you're just moving away from that. You're not letting your emotions get the best of you. And actually, you're actually learning from that. Exactly. 9 of Cups. You're learning from your emotions. You're learning from your gifts, your spirituality here also. Okay. With the Nine of Cups here, this is you getting everything that you ever wanted. Okay, you're focusing on your wish fulfillment. Yeah, you're no longer up all night thinking about this Nine of Swords energy, right? Can't sleep, overthinking, over worrying, and now you're getting this Ace of Cups. There's an outpour. This is you outpouring. Yeah, Ten of Wands. You're done with these burdens. There's people spying on you too. These people are spying on you, trying to see how they could come and cause you some type of conflict, complication. Some people wanted you to give up on yourself. With that Five of Swords, they wanted you to give up on yourself. That's people trying to defeat you, win at all costs. And people are trying to see if they defeated you, but they didn't. So now you know where that energy got to go back to, right? Right back to them. Period. Yeah, you're done. You gave everybody back their wands and their burdens, and you're not focusing on that because you're focusing on what you've put out, which was love. So now you're about to get an outpour of love from the universe, from source, from tribe, from wherever you're being seen, wherever you're being recognized. Because this is what it is. It's time for that now. It's no more illusions. It's no more overgiving. It's just you rising like the phoenix that you are. Period.